What is up, everybody? It's your girl Charlene FX, and I'm here with another brand new YouTube breakdown for you guys. So I know it's been a while since I've dropped a couple breakdowns for you guys, so I'm just going to show you guys some of the moves that I caught this week. It is NFP week, kind of volatile. Today is Thursday, June 1st, and tomorrow is NFP Friday. So as you guys should know, the market usually moves kind of funny during NFP week, so I did not take too many setups this week. So I'll just show you guys the ones that I did take. One would be on US 30, and this one's going to be on gold. But this video is going to be specifically on gold, and I'm going to show you guys exactly the setup that I took and why I got out when I did. And I also traded pre-London session, Tokyo session kinda. So I was also out of my session as well. So I'll show you guys my psychology around that as well, because as you guys know, I only trade New York session. But that night I couldn't sleep, so I decided to take a setup on gold, and I actually won that setup. So before we get into this catch that I did catch, just want to quickly go over some frequently asked questions that I get regarding my broker. So many of you should know, or if you don't know, I trade with HANKOTRADE. I've been with them over 4 years now. A very trusted broker. I haven't had any issues with them lately. I use them to take just about all of my trade positions, and they do have a live help on their website, so also keep that in mind. They're a trusted broker on Trustpilot with a 4.9 score. That's also important as well. Another question that I get from you guys a lot is, hey Charlene, what kind of account should I get when I sign up with Hanko, using my link at the bottom of the description box of this video? The best account to use would be an ECN account. That's the one that I use. That's the one that I recommend. An ECN account with a max leverage of 1 to 500. Do you have to use 500? No, you can go a little bit lower if you like, but 500 is the typical industry average, so you can go ahead and use that one. And obviously there's a minimum deposit of $100. So that's what I always recommend to everybody. As you can see, they offer just about every currency pair. They offer commodities, indices, and crypto. So those of you that like to trade over the weekend, there you go. And they also have a platform on MT4 and MT5 as well. Okay, so if you don't feel comfortable using them just yet, try a demo account. See how you like it. Check out the spreads on your pairs, and then when you're ready to go ahead and register for a live account, and you'll be good to go. The customer service is 24/7. Anytime you log into the account, you will find somebody that can help you with any issues that you may have. And understand that it's a real person. It's not a machine. It's not an automated service. It's a real person that's going to be helping you 24/7. And that's the best thing that I love about Hanko. They're very transparent. They're very helpful, and they're an excellent broker. So if you're looking to sign up with a trusted broker, go ahead and use the description, the link in my description box, and get yourself started with them. Now, getting into this setup that I caught on on gold. On this day, I believe it was on a Tuesday that I caught this move, early morning Tuesday around Tokyo, pre-London session, I want to say. And I'll show you guys how I was able to get out of this trade before it went against me, which as you can see, it actually did here. All right, so let's swing on over to the bar replay mode, and I will show you guys exactly what I saw. Let's go over to the 4-hour time frame. So Monday was Memorial Day, so I didn't take any setups that day because I don't like to trade on holidays. Usually the volume is very low on holidays, so I don't like to take setups on those days. So I bypassed Monday, and then Monday night, as you guys know, it's another day because the new daily candle opens up at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So I was looking at the markets later that night, and I said, okay, what can we find in terms of a setup? So gold was looking super nice for me. If you see market structure here, the market was making lower lows and lower highs. Now this move right here, I kind of disregarded because to me, this was like a news move in a sense. And I don't really take into account the news moves because it kind of throws the market, off its pH balance. It kind of throws it out of whack. So not that you should ignore the moves, but I don't really factor them in too much, especially if price is away from those areas. So what I was looking for here was a sell, okay? Knowing when I trade gold, you always want to trade it using following market structure. If your market structure looks clean for a sell on the higher time frames, you want to take the trade going with the trend as opposed to against the trend to give yourself a higher probability of winning the trade. So I was looking for the sell. As you can see, this is why the market was moving bearish. We had pulled back into this area here, which kind of makes sense here. It didn't quite tap into this area, but we did push up, liquidity grab. Nothing else could have been the reason for that. And as you can see, the market pushed up in one 4-hour candle and it pushed right back down in the next. And it did not leave any wicks at the top. It left wicks at the bottom, but no wicks at the top, which is kind of a 50-50 bet, okay? So if I break everything down and simplify it here, we'll see that we had a level of support that was forming right here. So all I was looking for, guys, keep it simple, to look for price to break support. That's it. I was looking for price to break support to continue with the sells. I did not know if price was going to continue up to retest this candle move here, being that it was new. So I wanted to wait. I would have liked to have seen a pullback of some sort, but at the very least, I was looking for price to break support. It's for price to continue down bearish. Now, if we go down to the 30-minute time frame, you will see here how I was able to catch this move. The market came down, creating lower lows. We pushed up and left a tiny wick rejection here to the high. I would have liked to see this a little bit deeper, but I didn't mind it because if you look back here, we hadn't broken this support in quite some time. So as soon as we broke that support, I went ahead and took impulsive entries and I wrote it down. Now, I was anticipating for price to continue bearish, for it to literally come all the way down to create more structure to the downside, something like this. But that didn't happen. When I saw price struggling in this area here, I kind of said, okay, why is it taking so long? Is it waiting for volume? Is there some sort, is it waiting for a London session to kick in? What's happening? So because two reasons why I cut the trade short. Number one, price looks clean here, but it was actually struggling. Price broke below here and then it literally retested. It retested, guys, almost to my entry. Almost came back up to my entry area here. So I was like, I don't know about that. I don't feel comfortable holding it like that. I'm out of my normal session, right? I wasn't trading New York session. And guess what? NFP week. During NFP week, the market acts funny. Sometimes it doesn't always do what it's supposed to do, and you really don't know what can happen. And then the last and final confirmation was the fact that I entered trades at a low. Okay, when you enter trades at a low and you're taking a sell, you're kind of, playing Russian roulette because you're not entering at a high. When you're taking a sell, you want to take a sell at a high and buy at a low. So the fact that the market I had already dropped 88 pips here was around the time when I took my entry. I was kind of playing it risky there, basically. All right, so that's the other reason why I closed my position, and it's a good thing that I did close my position. Why? Because the market actually retraced after that and completely went bullish. Okay, so if I would have held my position, would have been at a loss, and that would have been the end of that. So you kind of have to know when to get in and when to get out. So the meat and potatoes of this breakdown, guys, is to know where you are in the market, understand how the candles are forming, when the candles are telling you, hey, the market is struggling to continue in a certain direction, and if it's going against you in that direction, you definitely want to get out and try your luck in the opposite way. All right, guys, so that's this quick breakdown on this gold trade. I hope you guys learned something out of this move. And other than that, stay tuned for my next few breakdowns that are coming shortly. As always, it's your girl, Charlene FX, and I'll see you guys on the next setup.